Well, I'd like to start off the interview by saying promises made, promises kept. Thank you.
You promised that you would do an interview with me today.
Absolutely.
That's why you're
There you
doing
go.
this, right?
Of course.
You don't want to start this off badly, do you?
No, no.
So, I have to ask, when you look up at that building and you are going to be the premier of that building, are you terrified? Because you kind of should be.
No, not at all.
No?
That's the building for the people, and I represent the people.
And I only say you should be terrified because you do have a lot of work ahead and many, many challenges.
There will be, but I have a great team. I have a team of all-stars that are coming to Queen's Park with me. 75 of them. I wish all 123 could. But we have a great team, and it's all about team. It's not about one individual.
You must have some idea on who you want to pick for health, finance, education. I mean, you do have a lot of very high-profile business people at your table.
We do. And,
You going to give me any hints?
well, we just have a great team, all 75. It's going to be the toughest challenge that I face, putting a team together and compiling a cabinet because there's so many great people.
What are some of the first things that you'd like to do? I mean, buck a beer, fire the $6 million man, tax cut, a gasoline tax cut. What do you think you can accomplish quickly, and what would you like to do first?
Well, one of the first things I have to look at the finances to see what sort of shape we're in. After that, we'll move forward quickly on our mandate and the mandate the people gave to us. And it's all going to be about the people, putting money back into their pocket, respecting the taxpayers. But we're going to move quickly.
You know, when you look at the books, you're going to see things that you weren't expecting, and I think you are expecting the books to be, pretty rough.
Yeah.
So again, how quickly can you fire the $6 million man, or bring a buck of beer to Ontario?
Well, I think pretty quickly, but I first want to get our cabinet together and sit down with our whole team and make sure that everyone understands the path we're going down. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting, great opportunity for the people of Ontario, the taxpayers of Ontario, and we look forward to making sure that we fulfill the mandate that we ran on.
Did you get any sleep last night?
No, not at all. I think.
What was going through your mind as you're lying in bed, awake?
I was up until 4 o'clock in the morning. I decided, I don't know why, to have, and I'm not a coffee drinker. I don't drink alcohol. I'm the only guy that probably didn't have a drink last night, and I decided to get a extra large coffee from Tim Hortons, and that was
What were
it.
you thinking?
I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
How do you think your life is going to change? I mean, you like to drive.
Yeah.
You're now going to have a driver. You're not going to be allowed to drive.
Yeah, it's well, I'll be busy, really busy, and but we'll make sure that. It's tempting to hop in that vehicle and start driving, but
Can't do it anymore.
No, I know. But we have a great team of OPPs and other people, part of the government, that are willing to work with us and looking forward to working with us. Actually, we've been very busy talking to quite a few people. Had a great meeting with the Lieutenant Governor. What a wonderful person she is. Oh my goodness.
Do you think, you're going to need to find some money because you've made some promises and we don't know where you're getting the money from, and you want to kill cap and trade, the carbon tax, sorry. So would you consider privatizing the LCPO, for example, to raise funds?
No, I don't think we need to do that. I don't believe in selling off anything. We wish we wouldn't have sold off hydro, but I always look at the frontline people. They're the ones who have great ideas. I've met thousands of them crisscrossing Ontario. The frontline people saying, Doug, this is what's wrong. My supervisor's not listening to me. The minister's not listening to me. We're going to listen to the frontline people because who better knows their job than the frontline people, and bringing in a third-party validation when it comes to some auditors. It will work.
Will you be good to Toronto? The 416 wasn't good to you last night. You didn't get the downtown core. Will you still be good to Toronto?
I'll always be good to Toronto, but I didn't expect too much success in downtown Toronto. We made huge gains in Toronto, massive gains in Scarborough, swept Etobicoke, all up in North York. We ended up losing 4 seats by 50, 60 votes. We would have more ridings than ever before in PC history. But those 4 ridings were within 50, 60 votes. It goes back to every vote counts.
Yeah. My last question, because Jeff is giving me the wrap. I once asked Kathleen Wynne, you always say I only ask you the tough questions, but I did ask her before the last election, does a politician have to lose their soul to be successful? Do you have to make tough decisions, do things that you don't really want to do, that morally you wouldn't want to do? Do you have to do that to be successful? And how do you stay true to yourself?
No, I'm always going to be myself, always. I'd never change my morals and ethics. I'm going to stick with what I believe and what the people, the mandate they've given me. Because throughout this whole race, I've set our mandate and we're going to fulfill our mandate.
Should people be scared of you? Some are scared of a Doug Ford premier.
Just the media. No, I'm only joking. No, not at all. I think it's a lot of hype. Do you know what's funny? Every person I talk to, every person that doesn't know me, they said, you're nothing like the media portrays you as. I hear it not once, I hear it 1,000 times. And I just wish I could meet 14 million people in this province and sit down with them. Even we may have our differences on policies and how to move the province forward, but we all have the same goal, is to make sure we prosper in Ontario.
Premier-elect Doug Ford.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.